kind of a common theme through all of these answers is the concept of engagement. And I think from very beginning to very end, engagement is something that we have all become better at, both in our individual disciplines, but also collaboratively. As Crystal said, victims of sexual assault have gone through a very intimate violation, and they are cases that need to be prosecuted differently than others, right? So for a very long time, sexual assaults and the criminal justice system in general focused on penalty as sort of a metric for success. And I feel like all of us across the disciplines have learned over time that specifically, and even more so for sexual assault than other kinds of crimes, that what is ultimately successful, it can look lots of different ways, right? It is not the longest possible prison sentence for an offender. Sometimes it is, but there are all kinds of pieces that are necessary for these survivors to be made as close to whole again as possible. And so, we talk all the time about resources that need to be made available. There are dependency issues and housing issues and training issues and family dynamics. There are survivors that are college students and just want to be able to go to class without seeing the defendant every single day. There are intimate violence. I have all kinds of cases where the survivors are homeless or living in hotels. So the advocates are the secret ingredient to success here, because they come in early, they know what survivors need, and they stick with it all the way through the process. The criminal justice system is incredibly frustrating for all lay people, right? But especially these kinds of survivors. It often takes a year or 2 years for a case to work through the system. And some survivors are able to sort of put this piece up on the shelf and go through their daily lives. Lots of them are not. This is all consuming all the time. And to try to carry that extra burden every single day while they are also trying to heal and take care of their children and go to work and all of the things is incredibly frustrating. So maintaining engagement is critical to get to the end of the criminal justice road, however that ends up looking. And part of what I think makes our model great is the combination of things people have talked about. John Choi is an amazing leader. He puts, he walks the walk and talks the talk. So his mantra to me is not go out and get convictions. It is not send people to prison. It is do what you can to define success in these cases. And so it's sort of, forward, backward, backward, forward. We do that on as many cases as we can. And then the community hears about what is happening on cases. The word trickles out that offenders are being held accountable. And so then the next time somebody's attacked, they are a little bit more confident in reporting, right? And so we are doing nothing smaller than shifting an entire culture. And so, I don't know as much what they do in other counties, but I'm pretty darn proud of what Ramsey County